All right. So, welcome. This is our business and nonprofit incubator. We are all things business, one-stop shop. I am Tamika Holmes, one of the co-owners and one of the founding members of All Things Business, One-Stop Shop. We have come together to help business owners build capacity and educate business owners and nonprofit owners with available resources and opportunities to grow their organizations. So I'm going to turn it over to Ms. Belinda.
Hi, I am Belinda Hobson. I am one of the co-founders and owners of All Things Business One Stop Shop. I have over 16 years of administrative and HR experience, and I am looking forward to providing information and knowledge to help business owners take their business to another level.
So tonight our topic is a business topic, and we're going to be talking about marketing and branding strategies that are inexpensive for startup businesses, and developing an effective marketing plan to be able to grow your business. So I'm going to turn it over to Belinda so she could talk a little bit about brand strategy, and then I'm going to pick it up with social media marketing.
Okay, brand strategy. What is brand strategy? Basically, brand strategy is a long-term plan where you're determining how to market, whether it's your products, your services, or yourself. And usually when you do brand strategy, you're looking at why do you need to brand? You know, what is unique about your product and that stands out that makes you want to brand? What is the goal of branding? What is your goal? You know, where you want to be when it comes to marketing your service or your product. Are you in a niche market where you have to determine how to stand out from the crowd? You have to be specific when it comes to branding. And when we talk about brand, we're talking about your name, we're talking about symbols, we're talking about packaging, we're talking about how you present, whether it's your services, whether it's yourself, if you're marketing yourself or branding yourself. We're talking about symbols of your products and service, your packaging. You know, what do you want to bring to the table when it comes to branding your services and your products? And when you look at that, you want to at least have something that's measurable. You know, you want it to be specific when you're talking about branding something. You have to be specific on why I want to brand, what I plan to get out of, you know, branding this product. And it also has to be measurable. You know, I want to, for instance, we would say, with All Things Business, we want to be a global business within 5 years, bringing in a net profit of over $1 million with a growth rate of 20 to 30% per year. You know, that is specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's realistic, and then we've got a time. So basically, we've done a SMART goal, because we're being specific, so we can break that down and put different tasks to that in order to accomplish that goal. It's measurable because we've given a specific time frame within 3 to 5 years, you know, 20%. So we can measure that goal. So through our actions and the things that we do in ourselves and in our services, we can actually measure that goal. It's obtainable because it's realistic. You know, we say in 3 to 5 years, but that's a realistic goal. So when you're looking to develop a brand strategy, some of the things you have to ask yourself, what is my goal? What's the outcome? You know, what's the goal? What's the outcome? Then you break that down into your SMART goals, you know, being specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, you know, and making sure that it's you put some time to that. And then you have to say, where do you want to be and in what time frame you want to get there. And then you have to decide why people will want to buy my product? Why would they want to buy my services? You know, if you're branding yourself, why would someone want to know me? What do I bring to the table that makes me stand out, and someone will want to purchase my services, purchase my products, um, get to know me. You know, if I'm writing a book, why would they want to buy, you know, Belinda Hobson book?
Okay, so we learned what brand strategy is all about. I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk about social media. So, as a startup business, we know that advertising dollars are limited. So, social media is a well-rounded, all-around platform that most micro businesses and small businesses are going to use to market their service. The key to using a social media platform to build your audience is using those smart goals that Belinda spoke about in your brand strategy. Um, Understanding what those statistics are for. So, social media actually gives you stats. Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, um, Instagram. So, which um, social media platforms are going to be better for what type of business? So, for information type or style businesses, our recommendation is you utilize Facebook and maybe Twitter or Indeed. I'm sorry, LinkedIn. I had to take off my workforce development hat. I was teaching on Indeed today. um, so LinkedIn. So for informational style businesses, whether you are a strategist, whether you are a consultant, your business is more of a service-driven entity. Whether you sell insurance, even if you sell house, you've got to build an audience. What's going to make people want to listen to you? So our recommendation on social media is to use a platform to get your information to them. So you want to paint yourself as an expert in that field, and not only an expert, but you want to make sure that you're always using your knowledge, your continuing professional development resources to educate your client. So I'll give you an example. A real estate agent that buys and sells homes, they are in the business of making sure that they're building people's dream, maybe first time home buyers. Well, they have a lot of knowledge to offer the real world. So what's going to draw those first time home buyers to that real estate agent? That first thing is going to be to paint the picture and to build themselves as an expert in the field. How many clients have they had to help build themselves as that expert to help first-time home buyers? Not everybody has that skill to do that because it's an overwhelming experience. Do you have lenders in place that's going to help them? Well, then social media can help you to not just to put your flyer or your logo on social media, but you can maybe write an article on first-time home buyers and what to expect. Now you're utilizing your skill as an education tool, and this in turn will help you build your audience. Another component, so for our product-driven organizations, these are companies that have a physical product to sell, from candles to hair products. Your platform is going to be to use Instagram and Facebook, those areas where you can post your pictures, lots and lots of pictures. You want to be able to have pictures of your work, and then to go the extra mile, you too can paint yourself as an expert in the field. So I'll take the hair industry. I see a lot of videos on how to do, and I'll just use my hair, how to do crochet braids. I do crochet. So you may have someone that has a smart picture, what the hair looks like before. what the hair looks like in the middle, but and how to actually crochet it in. A key to help that hair professional look like or build their clout in the hair world is maybe talking about some of the products and services or technique that they use that's different from other beauticians. What type of products do you use to keep the hair from breaking? What's the length of time that a person needs to keep their crochet braids? Or what do they do to keep their braids clean? What type of products do they use? So you want to utilize your platform as an education tool that's going to not only build your education audience, but it's going to give the client or customer a feel that they feel comfortable with you because they're getting to know you through these marketing platforms. Step 2 to social media is keeping up with your statistics. How many people are you reaching, and what is your strategy to reach more people? Those are the two questions. How are you going to build your audience? So 3 ways, making sure you keep up with your statistics on how many people you've reached on a single post or maybe your weekly post. If you've put a message out there or you're not engaging enough people, that's when you want to take a look at, do you need to develop an advertising budget to reach more people? Your advertising budget can be something small. It doesn't have to be anything real big. Facebook charges a real small fee. You can advertise as little as $5, and it will grow your network as far as how many people you're reaching. And finally, with the social media platform, automate, automate, automate. So how do we get all of these different messages out across all of these different platforms? And so one platform that a lot of people may be familiar with is Hootsuite. So Hootsuite is a social media tool that will manage all of your social media platforms. It's a great tool. You can schedule your posts. You can have different tutorials out there, videos out there. And so with those top 4 social media platforms that we know, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram, you can use Hootsuite to manage all 4 of those. Another thing is you can take time out of your week, and then we usually say maybe your administrative day or your planning day, to actually develop your social media calendar. Yes, you need a calendar for the information that you're putting out there. So our little formula that we do is we engage our audience by doing these tutorial videos that are going to help business owners develop and grow their businesses. This is information that you can take anywhere. Part 2 is we also engage our network by networking. We host specific networking events to also give a different feel of connection and platform to help our clients and future clients as well. Step 3, we are on social media. We have 4 of us in the group, and all 4 of us are doing something on social media to engage our audience. And a subscription list. It's important to build your subscription list because those who subscribe to your website get a different type of service from you personally. They get a personalized service from you. So when we're talking about brand strategy and marketing, it's important that you take the tools and you put them all together, and then it's time to activate and implement. So as we activate and implement, take a look at the tools that you have before you to automate and streamline your business. Our last little tip is, as you think about how to automate it, think about, do you have the capacity to handle the influx of clients that you are going to receive once you start developing the strategy? And if you don't, then that's what we're here for. We are here to help startup business owners, and we're here to help micro business owners and maybe business owners that are in transition, that are getting to that point where they've received that influx of clients. They don't have the capacity to manage it. Well, that's why we're All Things Business One Stop Shop. We have a team of analysts and strategists that are going to help organize your business and get it in order to a degree where you actually enjoy the everyday life of having business and not struggling and straining and having a business. So if you need this type of help, please feel free to reach out to us, Belinda Hopkins and Tamika Holmes, and our partner that's missing in action, Latanya Millhouse. We all bring a different dynamic to the group. We specialize in business development. We also specialize in nonprofit development. We are All Things Business One Stop Shop, providing all those services that you need, from marketing to startup to education to connecting you with the resources you need to start and grow and groom your business. You can reach us at info@atb-onestop.com. That's info@atb-onestop.com. We hope that you have enjoyed this segment. And you can always reach us on our website, www.atb-onestop.com, www.atb-onestop.com. So if you go to our website, you can subscribe to our list and you'll get our mail outs and anything that we have available for those who subscribe. This video will be available also on our ATB TV channel, coming to you soon. Thank you for joining us for this segment. I'm Tamika Holmes.
And I'm Belinda Hobson.
Thanks.
We're All Things Business.
Thanks so much. Have a good evening.